Okay, Chamber Chat. We're talking with Jessica from the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. By the way, I've had some great joke submissions for next hour when we get. We've got how to write good. Mm-hmm. So we'll share some of those with Aaron, and then I got an email. Ways to tell you're over the hill.
Oh.
So if you start doing this, you're over the hill.
It's kind of like, here's your sign.
Here's your sign. That's right. If lawn care is the highlight of your week.
Dang it. I mowed the lawn this weekend and I had so much fun.
If one of the throw pillows on your sofa is a hot water bottle, then you're over the hill.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not me.
That's not you. Okay, no. So you're probably safe. If it takes a couple of tries to get over speed bumps.
Like walking or driving?
Probably both. So anyway, so we have some of those for next hour.
That's
but
fun.
Right now we're going through the chamber chat and looking at some of the other items that are coming up. We talked about the voter registration. Where do you want to go next?
Well, tomorrow is the Think Pink at the Presbyterian Medical Services, which is located over by the hospital on Memorial Drive. Mm-hmm. Presbyterian PMS and HF Sinclair bring you an entire day dedicated to women's health. So tomorrow, October 5th, they're going to have door prizes. And if you want to donate a door prize, they're still looking for those. Okay. But they'll have medical staff, self-care staff, dental staff, women's health information booths, all kind of scattered around. Free health screenings if you need something like that. Arts and crafts, food trucks, and door prizes.
The senior center will have a table with arts and crafts that the seniors have made for sale.
Oh, that's what that's for. Cool.
Yeah.
Heck, that's awesome. So tomorrow is Think Pink. It's a Women's Health Day at the Presbyterian Medical Services.
Okay.
So 1105 West Memorial Drive. You'll see it. Everything's turned pink. Pretty awesome. And then really quick, jumping down to Artesia Main Street.
Okay.
The Trick or Treat Main Street is coming up October 29th. It's always that Saturday closest to Halloween. Mm-hmm. And so they're collecting candy and monetary donations. If you don't want to bring candy, drop it off anywhere, you can definitely send in a check and she'll go buy the candy. It's really funny. She's like, oh yeah, all the Walmart people know. They bring like 5 people out when she does her little grocery pickup because it's all candy and it just fills the back of her car and they all come out like, who is this person buying all this candy? So anyway, but the chamber is a drop-off location.
Okay.
So I did not get a list of all of the drop-off locations this year, but the chamber is one.
We have been in the past, but I don't think we have a box yet.
This year? Okay.
But we would love to be a drop-off location.
Cool.
If you want to add us to the list, we'll be happy to accept candy.
It may or may not get to Main Street. No.
The only thing you have to worry about are the Smarties.
Okay, so don't bring Smarties to the radio.
Correct.
Bring those to the chamber.
Yes.
Okay. If you're smart, you'll bring them to the chamber.
That's why they're called Smarties.
But going back
Matter of fact, they had a sack of snacks at the railroad thing there. Uh-huh. And I'm looking through the sack. What am I looking for?
Smarties.
Oh. I had to settle for the M&Ms.
Oh, that's okay. M&Ms are good too.
I know.
So this week is a bye week for the football dudes. They're not playing Friday night.
The varsity.
Varsity.
That's
correct. Right. Yeah, varsity is not. And so next week, though, they'll come back. It's going to be Roswell High. Mm-hmm. But the tailgate for that is for Lions Club. So if you guys want tickets for that, it's, I believe it's burgers is what they're doing. I don't have it in front of me, but I think it's a hamburger. And like chips and a dessert and a drink and all the things.
I think
that's what it is usually.
I believe because the barking guy found out and called Tana, and then Tana wrote it down on a piece of paper. But I don't know if it made it into this stack of stuff. But I think you're right.
Okay.
I think it's a hamburger. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Hamburger, chips, drink, and all the
Something like that,
all the
yeah.
good stuff.
And it's, okay, so Friday, the 14th of October, next Friday. It's 27 years they've been doing that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
From 4 to 6:30 in the administration U-shaped parking lot. You'll just drive through and grab your stuff. Tickets are $10, and you can purchase them from any Lion Club member.
There's a bunch of them hanging out at the Ford House.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of lions over there.
That's true.
And it's
That's true.
tough because you walk in and you go, you want to buy, they all come up to you. You want to buy a tailgate ticket? No, I want to buy a truck.
You're here for a bigger purchase.
That's right.
That's funny. So that same weekend is Art in the Park, which is
That's right.
awesome. I'm sure you've had Candace on here talking about Art in the Park. They're having it at JC Park again this year, 2 days, Friday and Saturday. And so
We're going to be remoting out there Friday and Saturday,
cool.
so we'll be out there
Awesome.
to enjoy that as well.
do you know when the vendor signups are, like, here, I can go to the link, but the last day to register? Is there a date, like a hard deadline?
Let me pull up the application and we'll see what it say. What it says.
What it says. So that is, okay, let's see. I know it went up $25, but
Right, it's past the date
for the early.
for the reduced
Mhm.
price.
But I think she'll let you come because there's lots of room out there. She can put you, keep on piling all the booths in. It doesn't have a deadline on here.
Well, that's the
But-
nice thing about JC Park. There's
Yeah.
lots of room to expand to accommodate anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fit the criteria for what they'd like to have at Art in the Park, then
Yeah.
they'll make room for you.
Oh, yeah, because it does say it has to be handmade.
Correct.
That's one thing I do know.
By you.
Oh, yeah. Right?
I'm sure
Someone made this.
somewhere in Malaysia
Right.
or China.
Handmade by you. But yeah, if you have questions about Art in the Park or you want to still get signed up, you can go to their website, artscouncil.com, and the vendor application is there, or 575-746-4212 is their
I was trying to
phone
open
number.
it up on my iPad, but this is where I'm at.
Oh, stink.
So it's telling me it's a PDF. It's showing me that it's a PDF, but it's not loading up a PDF. So I don't know if I have the proper app
Yeah.
on my iPad here. So, okay, that's Art in the Park,
Yeah, Art in the Park.
which is next weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then, of course, the pumpkin patches opened last weekend, so I just want to give a shout out to those. Heirloom Acres, which is right here, just 1 mile east of town. Yes, east of town.
But take.
Oh, yeah. You can't. Well, they're not open till the
They're
weekend.
not open till the weekend, so they're good to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're open on Friday afternoons from 6 to 9, Friday evenings, Saturdays 10 to 8, and Sundays 2 to 8. And then Balzano Pumpkin Patch is south of town between here and Carlsbad. You'll see it, if you're going south, you'll see it on the left-hand side. They're open Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays 12 to 6.
There you go.
And they both have lots of fun things happening at the pumpkin patches. Kid stuff, jumpy houses, all kinds of different things. They both have different fun activities for the whole family.
Yep.
So it's, I don't know, I think it's a really fun night. And it's good family fun, corn maze at at the Heirloom Acres. Both of them have pumpkin picking. I guess Heirloom Acres had a fun who can come out and pick the heaviest pumpkin this past
Ooh.
weekend.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, I'm going to get it, I'm going to butcher the amount, but I feel like the winner,
He was able to pick up a
he bought
massive.
it.
Oh, he bought.
Yeah, you pick it up and you can put it in a little buggy and then
Mhm.
you take it to the front and they weigh it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
So he wound up being the biggest pumpkin of the night.
and he won a season pass to come back. 121 pounds.
Holy cow! That's
that
a
was
big
how
pumpkin.
big. Yeah, heaviest pumpkin contest. Aaron receives a season pass to Heirloom Acres and, of course, bragging rights. That's so
Well,
cool.
he should be
120
bringing back a few pies, I would think.
Right? That is so cool.
That's a big pumpkin.
I know. Really cool.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, they're just doing fun things with that stuff, and I think it's fall, and it's just that time of year,
Mm-hmm.
It's really neat.
Yeah. Now, one other thing that's coming up in November, November 5th, so we're right around a month away,
Yes.
is the Balloons and Tunes.
Yes.
And you've got some big plans. People are putting together some really
Yes.
neat things for that. So you've got 2 liftoffs, weather permitting.
3 actually, really.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to count Friday. So Friday they go from the schools. It'll be all 5 elementary schools is the first chunk, and then if we get more than 5, we start adding Grand Heights and Zia and Park, and then so yeah, they'll lift from the schools, give really fun education for all the kiddos. They do it before school starts, and so bring your kiddos early that day if you can. Drop them off early on the playground, and they just set up in the park, and it's so cool. Last year was a little foggy. It was really weird. They had their weather briefing, everything looked good to go, but by the time they all got to the schools and started unloading and inflating, the fog just rolled in, and they couldn't take off. But it was neat to still have them sit there static.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
so that was fun. But yeah, so Friday we'll do the schools, and it's kind of a little teaser for what's going to happen on the weekend. And then Saturday and Sunday, of course, like you said, weather permitting, they'll lift from Eagle Draw. So we're excited. Yeah, and we're excited to have tunes out there with the Balloons and Tunes.
I've got my speaker system over here, and so we'll have a hot air balloon playlist. I'm working on that.
Cool.
And then there's a balloon glow.
Yes.
That's a part of that weekend as well.
That'll
And
be Saturday night.
That'll be Saturday night, and just keep listening on where that's going to be and all that fun stuff. And the band is going to participate with that.
Yes, the band, and then the Twirling Stars will have their little glow in the dark.
Oh, cool.
You've seen them in the parades. They're so cute. So they'll do it with the band. We're actually going to go out there this week and kind of get it all mapped out, all the, everybody that's involved in it, which is quite a chunk of people. So it'll be fun. That'll be Saturday night. And then, we're hoping to have a glow fire concert. Of course, it's all weather permitting. Last year we wanted a glow, and the wind came in and they couldn't. So, we just hope that people will have patience and understand that some of these things have to be last minute. I mean, if you're watching Balloon Fiesta, I totally nerd out and I watch it every morning. But it's the same thing. They have to wait for that green flag, you know?
Yep.
So.
And because they've got to be safe and do it the right way.
But we've been seeing some of the pilots that are, I've been posting our pictures of the pilots that are coming.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's neat to see.
They're in Albuquerque
some of
now.
them in Albuquerque, yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So go follow our Balloons and Tunes 2022 Facebook page. Not page, Facebook event. If you
On the
put that
chamber
you're
page.
coming, it's on the chamber page. If you put that you're coming or you're interested, you'll get the notifications when we post and update information. But it's fun. We've been introducing the pilots, and we're not done with that. We still have them rolling in. I think we're around 15 right now already. So,
Okay.
yay!
Jessica, thanks
Yeah.
for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll see you around town.
Sounds good.
All right.